is from Jude of Overtime Heroics MMA. In your last bout, you KO'd Brandon Vera. Have you ever thought about moving up and challenging Brandon for the one heavyweight title and to be the first 3-division world champion?
No, not really. You know, what inspires me is to be the best version of myself. And I feel like middleweight is the best place for me. My body feels the best at that weight class. So let's keep, doing me instead of worrying about what other people think and what other expectations.
James from Overtime Heroics asks not to look past this fight, but are we going to see you defending that light heavyweight world title anytime soon?
I'm down with anything. Line up the contenders. I'm ready to stay active. This year, like I said, has been very good to me as far as my body goes. So I'm just ready for anything.
Yeah, you look in incredible shape. Question from James Reese of Overtime Heroics. Question from James Reese of Overtime Heroics. It is expected that Reiner is going to take this fight to the ground. Has this led to you putting any extra focus on that during the camp? Or is the game plan the same as usual, look to knock him out?
I'm going to stuff his head on the floor. I'm going to smash his face on the floor if he tries to take me down. I'm going to smash his face in the canvas.
Yeah, you look like you're super motivated for this one. This one's going to be incredible. We got a question from Jude of Overtime Heroics MMA. What do you think will be Yuri's approach to this fight? Do you think he'll grapple, or do you think he'll lean towards the striking a little bit more?
I think Yuri's going to be very confident coming into this match. I feel that because of the fact that he's undefeated, he's finished every one of his opponents. He hasn't faced real opposition yet. So I think he's going to bring the fight right towards me. We're going to meet in the middle, and we're going to have an early clash. He's definitely going to try to strike with me first, and I feel that he thinks he has the advantage everywhere. So, once we meet in the first early exchanges, I think he's going to find out real quick.
James from Overtime Heroic MMA asks, in 2019, you fought 3 times, but due to the pandemic, it's been over a year since your last fight. Do you feel the inactivity will affect you going into this one?
No, I don't feel like the inactivity is going to affect me in any negative way. I feel that the time off has been great to allow me to rest, for my body and my mind to recover from such a hard 2019. And, I feel better than ever. Really, the time off has allowed me to just train, build my body and mind up stronger than ever. And yeah, I'm feeling like the best version of myself.
MMA Heroic says another question here. You spoke earlier about your younger sister signing with one championship. What do you think about all the Lees on the same card in the future? And how does it feel competing on the same card as your family?
Oh, man. All of the Lee siblings on one championship card, man. That would we'd have to get a bigger stadium, and we'd definitely, that would be a very amazing experience. We'll see if the timing lines up for that. But man, there's just such amazing talent that runs through the Lee blood, and I'm just so incredibly proud of all of my siblings. And my little sister is signed. My little brother, he's growing. He's coming up. We'll see if he chooses to make this his career as well. But it's very possible that you could see 4 Lee siblings fighting on one card.
That would be a world first. 4 Lee siblings in a row. I'd watch that. First question is from Jude from Overtime MMA. You've gone up and down in weight divisions, saying you successfully defend this title on the 30th. Would you stay in featherweight and defend the belt for good?
This is my legacy, man. The featherweight division is where I belong. Going up in a weight division to fight at lightweight doesn't motivate me. Going down division to bantamweight still doesn't motivate me. The only one fight that I'll go down for is the one fight that I really realistically thought I'd won. But at the moment, everything is at featherweight for me, and that's why I feel good. That's why I feel safe and healthy, and at my best.
Man, you look in incredible shape for this one. Jude from Overtime Heroics MMA with this question. Your perseverance and motivation in every fight has inspired many young and aspiring athletes. How does it make you feel that you carry a lot of hope in the youth?
This this is the ultimate journey. You know? Someone who can look up to us as athletes and say, man, because of you, you know, we never stopped doing what we're doing. Because of you, we pushed ourselves every single day. I like the way you do this. I like the way you do that. It kind of works and marries with my style, and your resilience, the way you come out of adversity, everything like that. It kind of motivates us. Like, this is what we work hard for, and this is, you know, it's for us at that time. We didn't realize it, but this is what builds character. And for young guys to look up to us, and even older guys messaging us, you know, a younger generation guy giving motivation to older generation guys, it's a dream come true anyway.
We have a question here from MMA Heroics, and their question is, this is a fight you have been campaigning for some time now. Now that it's here, what can we look forward to?
Oh, you're going to see me, the best Thanh Le possible. I've been preparing for this fight since I joined one championship, since I signed on the dotted line. I knew that eventually we would get here. I didn't know how many fights it would take or how many up and downs it would take, but it's been a relatively successful run, 3 fights, 3 kind of quick knockouts. So I've been doing good work so far. We just got to keep the momentum and never ever look past a great opponent and champion like Martin. And it's really nice to be able to finally match up, get what we've wanted, but now it's time to do work. We haven't accomplished anything. We've got the matchup. We got to win.
We have another question here from James Reese from MMA Overtime. Your opponent, Martin Nguyen, is known for finishing opponents with his famous overhand right. How are you planning to avoid it? And how confident are you of taking his biggest shots?
Taking his biggest shots? Not confident. We're not going to take his biggest shots. We're not going to be there, right? That's the goal. But if you put Martin in front of any man and he swings with all of his might and connects, he's going to sleep, just like me. If I hit any man on this planet with my fist and you let me hit you, you're going to sleep. The issue is not getting hit, right? So that's pretty much what my game is built for. And we're going to try to make that happen as well as we can throughout this entire 25-minute fight. We're going to try to move our feet. We're going to try to draw out the things that we know he wants to land, and then we're going to make our counters happen, right? And that's what I do best. So we're going to concentrate on creating that. We're going to use our feet to go into the power and away from the power, and then mix those things up and see what he can do with it.
We got another question here from Jude of Overtime Heroics. This will be your 4th fight now in one championship. Do you see yourself finishing your career with the promotion?
Who knows? I do. I see that, but who knows what comes, right? I've laid out some plans throughout my career that have played out well and haven't played out in my favor. So again, we go back to being able to roll with the punches, being able to take things in stride. But, you know, I feel like with the energy that we give and the energy that we keep within ourselves and our family and our friends and our circles, that good things come if we continue to prepare and do things the right way, without end goals in sight, without only money or belts on our mind, you know, and I think things play out really well that way. So we'll see what happens. And but yeah, I'm so happy with one and the way I'm treated, the way fighters are treated, the way the promotion handles everything. It's I couldn't be happier, I'll tell you that.
We got another question here from Overtime Heroics MMA. You have been a featherweight for much of your career, and you are a big, big boy. Does moving up to lightweight in your sights, is that one of your goals?
You know, I say this in every interview. I'll never, ever look past any opponent that's in front of me, right? But you've got to make short-term and long-term goals in this sport, and that's one of my long-term goals, of course, is to be able to move up to lightweight. Christian's a great champion. He's fighting on the card, obviously. It's going to be really cool to see him fight. But, yeah, that is definitely on the horizon.
First one is from Overtime Heroics Mixed Martial Arts. From being the one lightweight champion, you now have lost 3 out of 4 bouts. What do you think are the factors, and how do you fix that?
I think, in this sport of MMA, just a single mistake can cost your whole training camp. In those 3 losses, they are high-level fighters, and it's very difficult to commit a single mistake because it will really cost you. So I think I really need to adjust not only in my striking, but especially on my ground game.
From Jude of Overtime Heroics, you being a hero in the country, the whole Philippines is rooting and cheering for you. Considering this point in your career, does the pressure of carrying the hopes of a whole nation affect you?
Well, the pressure is always there, but this is for the area where I do good. So I need to be strong in these times. I need to represent my country well. So I think I prepare well in my training camp. So yeah, let's go on October 30. It's only the test that we need to pass again.